Hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and Wednesday has come around again, which means it's comic book day. I was actually a little bit surprised that my comics were in today because we've had another bank holiday over here in the UK, which means we had Monday off. And that in turn usually means the delivery dates are put back a day and we don't get to pick up our comics till Thursday. But for some reason we managed to get them on time this week. So yes, I know all you Americans have got this look of bemusement about what a bank holiday is. Look, I get an extra day off work on top of my annual kind of holiday entitlement, so I'm a happy bunny. You don't need to know any more than that. But what you do need to know is what's in the yellow Close Encounters Northampton comic book bag. It was quite a big week for me, quite a few titles to pick up. So let us kick off with issue 31 of Swamp Thing by Charles Soule at DC. Really enjoying this storyline. Alex Holland and Swamp Thing, their bodies have been kind of separated. Swamp Thing's being experimented on and Alex Holland is out somewhere. I think we left him in India trying to find said body so he can rejoin it. Great stuff. Currently, I only just realised this the other day. The only Marvel title currently I have on my pull list, and that's issue 2 of Iron Fist. I really enjoyed the first issue, despite the fact I've not really read a lot of Iron Fist in the past. It did a really good balance of setting up the current status quo for Iron Fist, and for those new readers, whether this origin story is as true to its origin as it is now, I don't know, but still, new readers get a kind of origin story for Iron Fist. So, and I really love the artwork in here as well. Very colourful, very vibrant. I'm hoping for the same again with issue 2. An issue that had been a title that had taken a break for a while from Vertigo, and that is Hinterkind. We're up to issue 7 and the start of a new storyline. It was one of those titles that, let's be honest, I did expect big things from. I thought maybe this could be the next Fables, given that Fables is kind of winding down now to issue 150 where it finishes. I thought this could be potentially its successor. I don't think it's quite met its mark yet, partly due to the terrible artwork. Unfortunately, that artist is still on the book, which could harm it in the long term. But I'm going to stick with the next storyline, see how that goes, and then make a decision whether it's going to stay on or not. First from our images, it's Alex and Ada from Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughan, issue 6. And guess what? This is going on hiatus till June, just in time for the trade. So anyone who's not read this can pick it up and maybe consider picking it up then in singles when it comes back in June. This, as I've said in my reviews of this, it is a very slow-paced book. This isn't in any way, shape or form kind of action orientated. This is very much character studies from Luna, and a lot of discussion about the idea of artificial intelligence and them gaining kind of sentience, real human emotions. It's what I expected to get from Jonathan Luna, so I'm pretty much happy with it at the moment. Moving on, it's our weekly visit to Gotham, issue 5, Batman Eternal. We seem to have Batman going crazy on the cover. been loving this. I'm really excited for this weekly Batman Eternal from Scott Snyder, and James Tynion really has me hooked, which I was surprised. I thought I'm probably not going to be picking this up after a while, given that it's a weekly book, but at the moment it's got me hooked. There's no way this is going. Another Batman book, issue 31. It's Batman Detective Comics with our new creative team, coming fresh off The Flash. Francis Manapul and Buccellato on art. The first issue of this, it was solid. It wasn't breaking any kind of boundaries or new ways of showing Batman. The artwork I wasn't overly amazed with, given that I've heard great things about it on The Flash, but Detective Comics, it was a solid title, and I can't see me not dropping this, not picking this up for much longer to come. Finally, and I think this could be the penultimate issue, it's Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips' kind of crime noir with a kind of an occult supernatural twist, Fatale. This book has just got increasingly better as it comes to its conclusion. In a way, I'm kind of looking forward to the ending of this, because I want to have, and I hope I get, a kind of solid ending to it. But at the same time, it will be sad to see this go. Now, that's all the comics I picked up this week, but I thought, given it was Free Comic Book Day on Saturday, I did manage to go to my own shop. Unfortunately, I guess they do limit you to only getting three books. You can't get any more than 3, even though I picked up 4. So I just thought I'd quickly show you which ones I picked up. To be honest, I did feel that a lot of the titles, and I know he couldn't have picked them all that were on offer, and he only had a selection, but the selection he had, apart from one of these that I'm going to show you, it did seem very family-centric affair with the titles. There wasn't anything too kind of, I want to say racy, but that's the wrong word. Nothing more adult-wise. It did seem to be heading to the younger audience, probably trying to get them into comics. Anyway, the books I picked up was issue 0 from IDW, V-Wars. Also picked up a Rocket Raccoon, basically just for the cover. It's a Scotty Young, so thought I'd pick that one up. From New England Comics Press, The Tick, and I think this is the only DC one that they did, issue 0 of Future's End. Got to say, of these I've only read Future's End, and I wish this wasn't a weekly comic. There's no way I'm picking this up, unfortunately. I'm probably going to wait for this for trade, because the first issue was really good, and if I had money to splash around, I probably would have picked that up. They did a few kind of offers, issue 1s for £1. There wasn't really that much there that I hadn't already got or wasn't already interested in, but I decided to pick up Mark Millar's Starlight issue 1 for £1. While I was in there, I didn't see these on Wednesday. I won't be doing a review on these, but Vertigo came out with their kind of anthology Vertigo Quarterly. I'm kind of, I hate to say this, but I'm trudging my way through this. It isn't as good as I thought it would have been. There's a few really kind of stinker stories in here. They're going with this colour spectrum, cyan, magenta, I presume it's yellow and black, K, I suppose it's coal, K-O-H-L, that black. But it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. And you may have heard last week I said no, I didn't care, I wasn't going to pick it up. I watched Matt's video on it and he didn't really sway me, but he interested me a little bit more about it. Heard a few other little bits and thought, oh, sod it. I bought it. Issue 1, Amazing Spider-Man. Peter Parker back in his body. I'm definitely not going to review this, sorry. I will say it was overwhelming. And that was partially in a good way. In others, it was a bad way. This is not an issue to jump on board on, I'm afraid. I have many questions which I'm probably going to be asking Matt to fill me in, but again, it was a fun book. I mean, Matt said this in his video. It's fun, it's entertaining, but the detail in there I was very lost on. Having taken a break from Spider-Man titles after Amazing Spider-Man finished with issue 700 and they had the whole Superior Spider-Man going on. So I don't even know how he's got his body back and his mind back, how he's risen from the dead. So that's my first question, Matt, if you're watching. How did that happen? So, big stack of comics there. I hope you enjoyed having a look and seeing what I picked up this week and over the weekend just gone. Let me know what you picked up this week. There were a couple of extra issue ones. I think Image had Nailbiter. There's the next Marvel event, Original Sin, out this week. I'm sure I saw another one. I think it was called In the Woods from Boom Studios. That's come out this week, new issue number 1. But I didn't get them. Maybe you did. Let me know in the comments section below. The first books you saw, I'll be reviewing them, fingers crossed, because there's a lot of them on Friday and there'll be a video up then for your perusal. I'm afraid it's probably going to be another long video. I don't like making them so much because I know they don't get watched a lot because they see 30 minutes. I'm the same. I go, oh, this video's 30 minutes. Oh gosh, here we go. Anyway, thank you all for watching this one. I will see you soon. Bye bye.